Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show on this beautiful Saturday. And thank you for joining us here live for a spooky, almost Halloween edition of the Saturday Night SNAFU. Yes, that's right. We're going to be talking about some scary frauditors. Oh, no. Oh, yes, that's right. I'm joined, of course, by my co-host, the beautiful Frauditor News Network. And as always, sponsored by Uncle Artie's Chronicle of Stupidity. That's right. Tonight we have another Who's That Douche Canoe. It's going to be super scary to see who it is. Oh my goodness gracious me. So sit back, relax, grab some snacks, and enjoy the show. All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show on this spooky Saturday. Yes, Who's That Douche Canoe is going to be real scary when you see who it is. How you doing today, Frauditor News Network?
I'm good. How's everyone doing? Hope you're all doing great. Glad you're here. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, indeed.
I'm a little out of it. I took my cat to the vet earlier today, and that's always an episode.
Oh no! Did he give you the skibbity
pap? Well, no, he's not violent, but yeah, he doesn't like to go, and it's just for a checkup. So we thought, because he screams murder all the way there and back, so we decided to sedate him and gave him gabapentin. That didn't work. It just made him a little extra tired when he screamed. And a little extra tired as he was running away. So it was an ordeal. But we got him to the vet, and he's doing great. And we managed to get him back. So yay, that's over with. Woo!
All right, I love it. Uncle Artie's Brown Girl Stupidity wants to hang out with us tonight. Now that would be scary.
Yeah. What's up, Scotland?
Hey, what's up? The Vigilance Committee. Go ahead and time me out for saying hello. You'll see me in the chat after this comment. What? I don't know. If my mods are doing whatever they're doing, I don't know. I'm sitting here talking to Cupcake. Anyway. So you got any plans for Halloween? I'm not going to see you until Saturdays after Halloween.
No, I don't celebrate Halloween. Scary movies. I don't like being scared. Yeah, and I don't. I'm a Grinch. I shut the light off when the trick-or-treaters only because my cat Smokey loves to run out.
Yep.
And my husband and I used to tag team. So when they knock on the door, one of us would go after Smokey, grab him and hold him, while the other one put out candy. But that got so annoying, especially if a lot of kids came. So we decided, you know what? Screw it. We're just not going to do it. And we shut off our lights now, thanks to Smokey.
Well, a lot of people just put like a big plastic cauldron full of candy out on their front porch with a little sign that says "Take one," which kids interpret to mean empty the whole bowl.
15, yeah, take them all and knock it over the place. Yeah, so I didn't do that either. So yeah, we're not doing anything. We don't celebrate Halloween. We're not Halloween people. What about you?
Oh well, I got to take the kids trick or treating.
That's awesome. So what committee has going to be going as? A Frauditor?
Yeah. So
have him knock on a door with a camera and just curse them out as I open the door.
That's what I should do. I should walk there with my camera out, and if people say, "What are you supposed to be?" I'm a First Amendment auditor.
Yeah, it's my right to film. You're in public. If you don't want me to film, you shouldn't be in public. But I'm in private. I'm in my Then just say cops are bad, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. No, my older son, basically he's gonna be, I think I got his mask right here. It's the dude from Scream. Whatever his name is. Scary face, long face, spook face. I don't remember what they call him. But it's the guy from Scream, and he's got the robe and everything. And then my younger son Minnie has he's got a couple different things, because he's got like a clown mask, and he's got like a Chucky costume, And he's got like a Jason Voorhees. Ghostface, that's his name, Ryu. Thank you so much. Yes, it is Ghostface, the Ghostface killer. Yes. Thank you. So yeah, he's got a bunch of different things to choose from. So he can pick whichever one he wants. I work Friday, but they're both off school. So him and his brother are going to be hanging out here all day while I'm at work. And then so who knows what they're going to be dressing up as while I'm gone. And then as soon as I get home from work, we're just immediately going to go on the hunt for candy.
Halloween that I really like is going back to work on Monday. Everyone brings in all their excess candy.
Yeah, there you go. Yes.
It's like all the candy that they didn't want their kids to have, or all the extra candy that they had left over, they bring into work and they put it in the break room. And I just go in there with my little trick-or-treat bag and trick-or-treat in the break room.
That works. All right. Yes. Oh, that's so
we're
awesome.
not doing the show next week?
Oh no, the Halloween's on Friday. So Saturday.
Okay, well, we're doing it on Saturday, right? I thought you weren't. I don't know. I'm confused. Never mind.
Yeah, that's all right. If you're going to be here, we'll do it. Yeah.
No, I'll be here.
Hey, the Odd Brother said that you heard the Scarecrow Award for being outstanding in his field.
Where was the joke today? I just scroll back up. The jokes are going so fast now. I was drinking a martini when the waitress screamed, "Does anyone know CPR?" I yelled, "I know the entire alphabet." And we all laughed and laughed. Well, except one guy.
Nice.
Yeah, the guy that needed CPR.
Right. Yes. Lot told his wife to flee the city. She turned into a pillar of salt, but no one knows what happened to the flea. David E. Persons for $2. News Now Voodoo pooped in my pens again. He must suffer.
Hey, man, hey, guess what? Hey, check this out, Mrs. Broad. Listen, lady, this person's guy, he made a big mistake. You know what he did?
What?
He mailed one of his fancy pants pens to Hezekiah, just giving me something else to poop in. Look at this, man. Look. Look at this. This all fancy pen. That all nice and gold and everything. That's just a new target for me to poop on, man. Yeah. Hezekiah said he was going to thank you tonight. I said, no way, Jose. That's my new toilet. You like that?
I hear a Jason coming.
Hazing? Me? No, I don't. Wait, what? Stop it. Cut it off. Oh, crap.
Yes, hello. Thank you, Mr. Parsons, so much. Look at this thing. This is a beautiful pen that I got in the mail from Mr. Parsons.
Very nice.
Yes, it's very, very nice. It writes very smooth. It came in this really fancy box. It's really nice. And then underneath, it's got more like replacement inside. You can't really see it, but like, the new ink cartridges or whatever. This is awesome. Like, I really liked it. I've been using it. I used it to write my, I don't want to dox myself, but my mail, addressing my envelopes and stuff. It's got this cool little cloth, like for cleaning. I use cloths like this to clean my glasses, but I guess now I could use them to clean my pen, my fancy pants pen. Woohoo!
Very nice.
Thank you very much, Mr. Parsons. So what's that?
Why do I have an echo?
I don't hear one. You guys hear an echo?
I hear it.
No, nobody else does. There's no need to be. Oh, what?
Does anyone else hear an echo from me?
Yeah, if you hear an echo from Frauditors News Network, put a 1 in the chat. And if you don't hear an echo from Frauditors News Network, put a 2 in the chat. And if you don't hear anything at all, go get your ears looked at.
So you do hear an echo? Yeah, how do I get rid of that?
Let me see. I didn't.
I don't have the stream up. What's a different 3?
Free news, not voodoo. Leave news, not voodoo alone.
I don't hear the echo anymore.
Hey, wait, what? Oh, the echo, it's gone now?
Yeah, that's so weird.
Okay, cool. Hey, as long as it's gone.
I love when you ask people to do 1 or 2 and they put in 3, 1.5, 7.
Yes. Oh my goodness gracious me. Great to see so many wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, amazing people here today, as always. Oh my goodness gracious me. I love it. And since today's supposed to be scary, I think we're gonna go ahead and make this the scariest show of the year by letting the lunatics run the asylum. I think I'm gonna invite Uncle Artie up here.
Ooh, wow.
Because he said he wants to come up. And oh boy, that'll definitely be stranger danger. But he's not a stranger. What's up, Sirloin? Anyway, in the meantime, so what else we got going on? I was talking to, oh, and by the way, of course, in case you haven't noticed, Ray wasn't able to be here today for the same reason she didn't do the Wednesday show. Nothing serious is wrong or whatever. Just, well, she said on her channel, she posted a post about how she can't do any live streams for a while. So that's all. That's what it is. But she's good. And so anyway, I was going through stuff and I found this video. I just randomly stumbled across it. It's this guy. He's not a frauditor or an anti-frauditor. He's got like 1,000 subs or something. He just, I'm not even really sure what exactly his channel's about. I think he's just a dude trying to do something on YouTube, like I was when I first started. And he explains it in the video, but apparently he recently started seeing First Amendment audit videos. So I thought it'd be interesting to see the point of view of someone who's not really familiar with this, that is new to it, his initial reactions to First Amendment auditing. What do you think? You want to take a look at that?
Yeah, sounds interesting. Let's see it.
All righty, let's go ahead and get this on the screen, and I will also post the link. His name is Pooh, P-O-H. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that going and see what this guy has to say about it.
For no good reason, I've just been mindlessly scrolling different social media platforms, rotting out my brain, filling them with viral sensationalism cavities, and the videos I've been drawn to and just find myself like kind of like stupefied towards is First Amendment auditors and the people who are stupid enough to entrap themselves by giving them their time and exactly what they want. So, it goes back probably like 7-8 years, who knows? But, anyway, around that time, you see these videos start to pop up of these guys going out with cameras on, handheld camera, phone holders, whatever it is, like tripods in their hands. And the reason is, I'm stress testing my First Amendment right to film in public. And a lot of these guys usually do it under the guise of, I'm doing a news story, a local news story. I'm part of the press. And it's like, yeah, that's all like whatever and stuff. And it's like, yeah, it's sure, it's their right to do it. But I think at this point, it's become beyond that. I think a lot of these guys have just jumped on that auditing bandwagon because they know that society is filled with enough people who just don't have the sense to leave well enough alone, and will approach them and make an entirely larger issue out of them being filmed, than if they just went about their business. Because what happens is like, a person will just be standing outside of a store or on a walkway with a strip of stores or just in a public area, just holding up a camera filming. And on its face, it's like, it's just weird. It's like, yeah, sure, you can do it. I'm not one who would be stupid enough to just think that I need to make that guy's business my business. But these guys, for whatever reason, I don't know whether they make money doing it or they're truly just like just stress testing their rights. But I think that's just like the veil in which they tell themselves and others, because the amount of people that are just willing to go outside of being an otherwise just unknown nobody, just indiscriminately filmed in the frame of someone's videotaping in public, deciding to come up and make themselves the focal point of their footage. And it's crazy because what's getting in the way of a lot of people that are just not, that are compelled to approach these guys and get themselves into a ridiculous verbal altercation, it's just a big sense of pride. I mean, you know, you don't have an expectation of privacy out in public. And quickly, it's once that happens, once that approach takes place of the unwitting individual, not necessarily the focus of what's being filmed, comes up to the auditor, and it's like walking to a chess table of a chess match that you've already lost without even, you know, you moved once, and that was making your way to that person filming you, or just filming anything, not necessarily you, and then it just all falls apart from there. And I think, though, that these people don't have any expectation of privacy, the auditors certainly have an expectation of getting a reaction from someone. I don't imagine a lot of these guys do this without expecting that to be the case, because a lot of them do carry they carry fucking cans of mace. It's like they know, and it's I don't think anybody paying attention and having watched enough of these stupid clips can easily see that, like, they go out with the intent of getting a reaction, because no one's just gonna upload, you know, an hour and a half of people just picnicking out on a field in a public quad at a college and just throwing a frisbee, minding their own shit. That it's beyond that, because that's what's sensationalized. That's an unusual staticky interaction, and people enjoy watching that. I don't think auditors are stupid people. I think they're not entirely honest as to why they're filming. But the people that give these guys exactly what they want, they become more than just a far off, distant object being filmed through a camera lens. They decide to come up and say, well, why are you filming? What are you doing? Okay. And then it's just like they start getting closer, face to face, touching one another, putting their hands on one another. And then a lot of the times, I would say 8 times out of 10 watching these videos, the auditor ends up deploying fucking bear mace or whatever Dog the Bounty Hunter type fucking weapon they're walking around with at the time. And I just think it's just such a stupid dynamic. I think it's really just a sign that society has got it way too good. And what I mean by that is, like, yeah, you can walk around with a GoPro or your cell phone on top of a selfie stick and film whoever you want, and most of the time be okay.
All right, so that's where I'd like to start to jump in there. Now, so far, what do you think about what this guy's saying, his take on the whole First Amendment auditing community and the way they do things?
He's got it nailed down perfectly. everything he said, I was like, yes, exactly. He called them out 100%.
Right, and it does seem like, and this is the thing, and this is because I left some comments on there, and now I end up arguing in his comment section with pro Frauditor people, but what the thing is, he's kind of looking at it from the perspective of where a lot of Frauditors and their fans do, is like, he's saying, look, what these guys are doing is this, that, or the other thing, but if the people didn't take the bait, then they wouldn't be able to get away with it. And it's almost like victim blaming. But on the other hand, it's like, what I was trying to say is, that's part of the whole reason why we do what we do. The average person doesn't know what the First Amendment auditor is. It's like, you could say all day, hey, just don't react and they'll leave you alone. But you have to be someone who heard us say that to know that. Exactly. You walk into a post office and you see a dude standing there filming. You've never seen that before. You're going to get curious. You're going to ask him what's going on. And now, oh, see, the idiot was so stupid. He walked up to the Frauditor and said, what's going on? Oh, see, now he deserves what he gets. Like, that's the attitude. Not that he's having, but that I see from a lot of their fans. And we got Alan J. Newcastle here. What's up?
Hey, welcome.
What's going on, Hayes, and what's going on, Miss Ma'am?
Hey,
how's everybody doing?
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm glad to have you back, Miss Ma'am. I hear that you own a petting zoo now.
I kind of do. Excuse me.
What type of animals do you have in your petting zoo, ma'am?
But actually, it's not a petting zoo because no one's allowed to. I don't go near them. They don't know I exist. I put food out when they're sleeping. They wake up, they yawn, they go, oh, I'm kind of hungry, and they go out and they're like, oh, food reappeared. They don't know where it comes from. They just know that it's there every day, and they come back. I've got 3 opossums now that come regularly, 1 raccoon, although it's at night and it's black and white, so it's kind of hard to tell if it's the same raccoon, but I think it is because it goes up and down the tree, and I don't think more than 1 raccoon could live in that tree. But I don't know. 3 raccoons, 3 opossums, 1 raccoon, at least 2 flying squirrels, a neighborhood cat that comes around to eat the cat food.
So basically, you running a flop house for animals.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Oh well, that's a good thing, ma'am. That's a good thing. It's good, that you feed the animals and everything. Down here in the South, sometimes we have to feed like the little southern critters, southern critters that out there. It's called bats.
I'm freaked out by bats. I mean, there's these little houses that they're like bird houses, but they have these little holes. And when we moved in, we didn't know what they were, and we just kind of left them because they're high up. We found out later on that they're for bats. I don't think bats have ever used them, and I wouldn't take them down. But I don't know, bats are kind of creep me out.
You got to put apples in it. You got to put fruit in it. And once you get bats, you will never. As soon as you get bats, sometimes you'll find them in your house, which could be extremely annoying. But once you get bats, you will never ever see another mosquito.
Exactly. Really? Bats are good for insects.
That's why people have bat cages like that.
I'm going up there tomorrow. That's because it's so bad. The mosquitoes here. My husband goes out and sprays all the grass with some kind of mosquito thing, but it only works for so long.
Bats are also good if you want to scare off the unwanted people that you come on your porch. So once they fly out, then people will take off. See, too bad we don't have those big bats like they do in Australia. That's like the size of a flying bird.
Yeah.
But now bats would come and eat the fruit that I leave out for the other guys, wouldn't they?
Well, no, that's why you have to put it up in the bat houses.
You have to put it in the bat house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I was swooping down to eat the stuff that you got there now.
Because my husband's concern is that enough of them come in, and I guess by the 3rd opossum now coming along, it might happen. But his concern is that it's just going to bleed us dry as far as money. He's concerned that it's just going to cost us a lot of money, and I'm going to have to stop. And I'm like, Yeah, but at that point, how can I stop if there's all these animals? So it's kind of iffy. So yeah, I can't have another animal eating the food too. It has a
Right.
flip.
Well, I'm sitting here in my Learjet and I was listening to the
Learjet.
live stream and you all was talking about Halloween. Can I share my Halloween experience with you all when I was growing up?
Yeah.
Really quick before
Absolutely.
you get back to the video. I remember, on days on Halloween, we used to, you know, we'll go to our private school and they would give us our candy and everything, and when we do, have like the little like the little Halloween haunted house set up in the cafeteria size restaurant that we had there. And then, we'll come home and our parents will say, well, you all have your Halloween costumes ready. Then the whole family would actually go out and go trick or treating. And you know what we would go as? We would go as poor people.
As
And
As what people?
we
poor
we would
people.
go poor
Oh,
people.
poor people.
We would go out as poor people, and we would actually dress up like in Walmart brand clothes and everything, Target from Sears, and then when we would take it off, we would donate them because we didn't need them anymore.
Yep.
You know how he starts? Funny. He left a message. I took a little cat nap and now I'm ready to take whatever comes. I first
You
read it
know,
as I took a little catnip.
There you go.
I forgot highway stars from that nasty state of Texas. It's Halloween 24/7 there.
Hey, wait a minute. You wouldn't have half of your money if it wasn't for the oil fields in Texas.
Well, I don't make my money off of oil fields, sir. I make my
Not
money.
anymore. They sold them and you kept the money. That was from your grandparents.
Well, yeah, I did, but my money is actually in stocks, and they don't have anything to do with oil fields.
Now, just for those of you who don't understand, see, he doesn't mean like the stock market in the United States. He means stocks like in other countries, like that they put people in the stock so you can throw tomatoes at them in the
Oh
middle.
gosh.
Those kind of stocks.
You know what? That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Because like I say, I'm sitting here in my Learjet on the tarmac, and it's these pesky people don't want to get back to work because they don't. We sitting here waiting for other planes to take off.
Well, you do know there's no air traffic controllers right now, right? Because the government shut
I
down.
know that I know because I can't get to where I'm supposed to go. I'm already late. I'm actually on my way to Belgium. I will go. I'm wanting me a waffle.
I knew it. Yeah, I wanted a waffle. See, that's the thing. See, you go to Belgium and you just order a waffle, and then they
Like you
better
go
Yeah,
to
think
France.
it's a
You
waffle.
go to France, you just order a fry.
Yes.
I like fries.
Yeah.
and and my maid Consuela, she couldn't make it. Well, I asked her, "Can I get a waffle?" I asked her, "Can I get a waffle?" And she kept on making pancakes and all this. I'm like, "Ma'am, I do not want a pancake. I want a waffle." So that's when I said, you know what? I just go to Belgium and just get me a waffle. So I'm sitting here on my plane just waiting to go, and I've been sitting out here for 2 hours.
Wow.
But I'm gonna get my
Patience.
waffle, even though I passed like 8 Waffle Houses to get to here. I just want to go to Belgium and get me an old fashioned waffle.
You
I
could
got
just
an
pay
issue with
someone to
waffles.
get it for you.
Yeah, there you
No,
go.
I could have, but I think I wanted to get it myself because I want a waffle with chocolate chips in it with whipped cream
Ooh.
on top and a
Okay, now I
cherry.
want one.
Well, I could swing by to come get you. You in what?
Yeah.
Illinois?
All right, show's over. We're going to Belgium. Yeah.
All right, yes. Getting some fresh waffles
With
right out
chocolate
of the
chips and
toast.
whipped cream. Oh gosh.
Exactly, Miss Man. But you have to leave the animals at home though.
But wait
Yeah,
a
I'll
minute.
bring it
Wait a
before I
minute.
go.
Alan, you're not talking about Belgium. You're talking about IHOP.
No, I don't go to IHOP, sir. Why would I go? Why would I go to IHOP to be seen with common everyday people?
Oh, that's true. You don't want to mess with the commoners because you're the
You
bourgeois.
forgot I am rich. I am so rich, What is it? I am so rich that, when I sneeze, I sneeze dollar bills out my ears.
Yep, that's
Nice.
right. He's the kind of guy. He's the kind of guy. Like I remember one time I was talking to him, and I was explaining to him like an issue I was having, like a serious issue with like my car because I only have one car. That's my only transportation, and
You only have one car?
and it broke down on the side of the road. And
Mm.
I was calling AAA, all these people trying to get help, but they wouldn't cover that specific type of damage or whatever. I didn't even know what was going on. I couldn't get anything. And he said, you know what, Hez? I know exactly what that's like. I remember when something just like that happened to me 2 weeks ago. My pool boy showed up 5 minutes late to clean the pool.
Exactly, and he did. And you know what happened? I didn't fire him. I actually gave him 2 weeks notice. Then I fired him.
Yep.
But that day when you was
You're
broke
so
down on,
you're so
I
kind.
never told you this. But that day you was broke down on side of the road. I seen you when I was in my limousine. I just looked back and I say, I hope he gets help real quick. Hope his car, hope AAA come.
How dare you? You should have stopped and at least offered me some Grey Poupon.
Or Vegemite.
Oh no, I don't use Grey Poupon. That's like for the millionaires. You forgot I'm a billionaire, so I use the good stuff.
Do they still sell grape? They still make it? I haven't seen it in a long time.
I'm eating it right now.
Oh,
Ma'am,
okay.
ma'am, I wouldn't know. I don't go grocery shopping. That's what I have, like the maids and the butler for.
I've never tried it. Now I'm gonna have to try it. But I hope it's not like
Mm.
Miracle Whip, because Miracle Whip I think is disgusting. It's not mayonnaise.
No, it's not. It's not. My mother used to like Miracle Whip. She said, "Put Miracle Whip in a salad
Oh,
dress."
look at that.
Is it in a plastic bottle?
So does it? I mean, does it taste
Oh,
very different from regular mustard?
Well, it's Dijon mustard. It has white wine in it. That's what makes it fancy.
Oh, well, maybe I'll try it one day.
It's
you
spicy.
know, that's the only reason why he bought it because it had white wine in
No, I bought it because it was reduced at Woodman's.
There you go.
it.
Oh, Woodman. That's see, now that I'm feeding the group outside, I'm always my husband decided that it's up to me to buy the stuff for them separately, to keep track of everything, to see how much I'm spending. So I've been looking at sales and I've been going to Aldi's because they have the best price on, like, they have grapes on sale and the bananas are cheaper than at Quick Trip. Ah, Woodman's. Now I have to price their fruit.
Yeah.
I own a couple of Audis.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I own. I do a lot. I do a lot of work with the Germans because the Germans own Audis, and
Okay,
I,
so if you own them, can you make it so that when I go there, I don't have to put a quarter in this stupid shopping cart to get one?
ma'am, I can actually do that for you if you want to. I can also have it. If you go into Aldi's, I can actually have the people, to do the shopping for you. Then you just give them the list and you
Ooh,
sit up front and and they
That's
just
just called
put in
DoorDash.
the
You're
thing
trying
for
to
you.
scam us.
what was that, Hez?
Sir,
That's just DoorDash. She's scamming us.
I'm not scamming you, ma'am. I mean, she would she would literally have to go to Aldi's, and she would have to give the person the list, and
That's
they would do
funny.
her shopping for her. But you know, she's there in the store.
Another
Real
thing,
quick, I got to adjust the 10-month membership milestone.
why?
Eagle Nick Howard. Here's your happy dance. All right. Thank you so much.
Since you own Aldi's, I want you to bring back shopping bags. I hate
You
having
know,
to bring my own shopping bags. Come on.
look, before we get back to that, let me address, that nasty frauditor mania. He drops that nasty 1986 Monster 626 with the license plate Buckman 42. I seen him the other day up in. I guess he was in that small state of Connecticut for no
Okay, so
reason at
back
all.
to the shopping bags.
Yes, ma'am. What about the shopping bags?
It's so annoying that I have to bring my own shopping bags. I mean, sometimes they have boxes, but I want them to provide. Walmart does it. They're cheap as hell. They rip with it. By the time you get to your car, they rip to shreds. But at least they offer it. I want all these to put back. I don't know if they ever had it, but to put shopping bags in.
Well,
Why-
ma'am, I'll do this for you then. Well, the next time you go into the store, next time you go to Aldi's, you tell them Alan J. Newcastle sent you, and you tell them that whatever what you want, they better take care of, or you have ways to get in contact with me, and I sure will take care of it.
Speaking of
Yeah,
big
I'll
money,
do that.
ladies and gentlemen, we're being joined by our sponsor.
Uncle Audie, hey!
I thought I
Hey,
smelled
baby, what
alcohol
you
and rum.
doing?
I thought I smelled alcohol and rum.
I thought I smelled an asshole.
Ooh.
Well, whatever what you do, sir, make sure you call me a rich one.
A bitch asshole. No, I can't do that.
No, you
Ain't
see,
supposed to be
you
using
know,
them words on here. We got a lady present.
yeah, it
Oh,
is a
what's
lady
wrong with
present.
you?
I said rich. You even lucky to even disgrace the presence of me on this panel because common folks or poor
Disgrace
people
your
usually have to sit at the
your
bottom.
presence. I disgrace your present. Hey, on you.
You know what? I would come about it. I would come about it pesky bar, but why would I want to waste my money on something
Your
that's gonna
money
fall
ain't any
apart?
good here because I ended up burning you with some fireball.
Then again, then
Heck,
again, then
Heck, man,
again,
leaving our bouncer, big bouncing Betty Bertha, will take care of your ass. You're done,
no,
boy. You're done.
no. I have a couple of, I have a
I
couple
have a
of,
couple.
you
I
know,
have a couple
of,
of.
I
Yeah,
have a
you and
couple
your
of bodyguards that can
imagination.
handle Big Bertha. Okay,
Only
And now,
thing you
ladies and
got is a
gentlemen,
bunch of
time for your
Monopoly
favorite
money.
game. Sorry, my computer. Nothing to do, you guys. Go ahead.
but go ahead,
Blah,
Hez.
blah, 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 blah. Listen
Ever,
to him.
ever
Monopoly
since you met,
man. He's Monopoly man. I bet you his lawyer's the YMCA lawyer.
Oh no, not him!
I think Jamie L. Bay L. Pimp Boy L. Hefe decided that News Now Voodoo hadn't been popped up in a bit.
for your information, for your Michigan
Oh no.
information, my lawyer name is Michigan J. Hasselbeck.
Ah, hey, Uncle Artie, I know that lawyer. And you gotta be careful with him, man. He's a shyster lawyer. Yeah.
Yeah, Turt
Brush your
Snurdly,
hair,
take
man.
him down. Turt
What's wrong with
Snurdly
you? Brush
takes
your
him
hair.
down.
Hey, wait a minute. What did you say, lady?
Brush your hair. Look at you. Flying
Oh,
all
yeah,
over the
I
place.
gotta go get my hair done. I'll be back in a minute. Thank you.
But yeah,
And he's something else. Anyway, listen. Since we're all here, I got the scariest part of the show, and since it's almost Halloween and everyone's here, I'm gonna do this while we're all here to see.
Ooh.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, time for your favorite game. Who's that douche canoe?
It's gonna be that so-called rich a-hole next to me.
He's so bad at this game. Oh my god. Was it Papa?
yeah, I was going to look and say that was Papa. That's what I was saying it is.
Kind of looks like him. I'm going with Papa.
It's gonna be that rich a-hole up above me. Ha ha ha. Jerk.
Chinese
you-
number 2. That's Elmo.
You sir, I'm not gonna even dignify that with a remark.
Greg Henry.
I think this is going to be hezokuai. That's what I think it is. Yeah.
What are the guesses? Papa! Oh my god, I got it right!
congratulations, Miss Ma'am. You finally got it
Thank
today.
you. That's the second one out of all
I
the
mean,
who's that douche canoes that I've ever gotten right.
but the only thing has missed in the only thing has missed in in the figure is his huge jacked up teeth.
Got my hair did. You like it? Yeah, man. Hez got me a Floby.
Oh my god, I had to
You look like an emo, you son of a.
that's so funny.
Yeah, they asked me, they said, are you a mod or a rocker? I said, I'm a mocker. Yeah. Hey, Ivy's trying to thank me because I'm a pimp and I got him a date. I hooked him up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, you're welcome, and you ever need another, just give me a call, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know my name, look up the number. Right? Yeah.
Cops are bad, okay?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, so yeah, I got my mod haircut going. Hez says that mods need to listen to the Velvet Underground. I don't even know what that means, but I do know that if he smacks me upside the head, it ruins my hair. So don't smack me, Hez. Ow!
I don't think he's been tased enough yet. Tase him.
Yeah, he needs some more tasings. He's got a mouth.
Yeah, you do need to be tased, yes.
Yeah, wait, me? No, you know what? Hez isn't gonna get tased. Hez is gonna get tased. But why did you confuse me? It's all your fault, lady.
Hey, don't blame me.
Well, I can't blame
What happened to your hair? Look at your hair now.
Where you is?
What the hell's wrong with you? Look at that hair. What happened to it?
Did you get?
I'm gonna go do something about my hair. What?
Yeah.
Why? Can I ask you this with your hair like that? Why you look like a scared Jamaican?
You're making me smile, man. I like that. Hey, cops are bad. Anyway,
Anyway, I'm not getting tased. Dagnabbit. The only person around here that's gonna get a tasing is Uncle Artie himself.
No, not. Don't you do it, jerk. No.
Hey, I'll give you $10,000 to do it again.
Oh, $10,000, dude! I don't even have to think about that.
You're doomed.
That's unconstitutional. That's cruel and unusual punishment. I don't like it.
Fix your hair.
I mean, you don't fry Uncle Artie twice in a row. Now I smell burnt gin and Jack Daniels.
Oh, it smells like a brewery. Oh my goodness.
Ugh.
Are you
Hey,
any
do
better?
it again. I got something caught in my throat. Do it one more time.
Oh yeah, he wants another taser.
That's better.
Yes,
Third time's a charm.
Oh man, third time's a charm. No, don't has him again. Come on. Wait, Hayes has what?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The world's goofiest, craziest, most insane anti-frauditor show you'll ever see.
I feel better now. I got a charge out of that. Woohoo!
Hold up, my butler and my maid said they'll chip in an extra $5,000 if you do it again.
Whoa, another $5,000 to tase Uncle Artie again?
See if I can catch some lightning.
What do you think?
Ride the
Frauditor?
lightning, bitch. Ride the lightning. Metallica time. Do it, Hez. Come on.
All right, you asked for it. Ladies and gentlemen, by fire with fire.
Woo! Get that lightning. Get the lightning. Woo! Look at that. Get that lightning. Woo-hoo! Come on, baby. Woo! Yeah. Go, baby. Ride the lightning. Woo! Look at that.
He's
That
starting
was
to like it.
fun.
He's starting to enjoy it.
And
Hey,
now I
Mike.
got all this Monopoly money too.
Hey, Mike. My very rich accountant has entered the chat. Do you see him?
Oh, how do you
Wyatt.
say this? Yeah.
Wyatt has entered the chat. You know Wyatt does my taxes. That's because I'm a rich man, and I also keep him rich.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, hey, you know what? We got Brian Shulman with a 25-month membership milestone.
Wow, 25
Oh,
months.
News Now Voodoo,
Nice.
we're for our thou. News Now Voodoo. Oh my goodness, let's find out. Hold on, I was playing with the pen that David, Mr. Persons, give me. He drew.
You can buy that same pen for Walmart for $10.99.
Oh my goodness. Well, that coming from a rich guy, how would you know about what's at Walmart? Oh, I got you. I got you. You're too rich to shop at Walmart.
No, I'm
Oh,
too rich. The reason why I know I shop at why I get those, why I know that pen is from Walmart, is because somebody got me one as a gift one day, and they found out I was from Walmart, and I told them to take it back.
oh, I see. Did you get a receipt? It's tax
No,
deductible.
why would I step foot in Walmart?
I don't know.
So you can go buy more Walmart money, claim you're rich.
Hey, listen, this guy, he was talking to me for 25-month membership milestone. Who's thou voodoo? Wherefore art thou voodoo? Oh, yes, whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous tasings. That's right. Horatio, poor Horatio, he was frauded in by an auditor and pepper sprayed some old ladies and insulted some little kids.
You have dirt on your lip.
Yeah, because that's what we do. What we do. You know who is poo. It's true. Wait, what? No. Ah, crap. No, not that.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Thank you so
Why
much.
does he have dirt in his lip?
Huh?
Why does he have dirt in his lip?
Who's not voodoo?
Yeah.
Let me ask him. Why do you have dirt on your lip?
Because he eat dirt.
Hezekiah's blood.
Or is that supposed to be like a mustache?
No, it's his blood. I bit him. That's a blood stain. No, for real.
How can you bite somebody with just two teeth?
You want to find out? Yeah.
Let me tell you something, sir. If you step foot down here to Jackson and you try to bite me, I have a couple of cats for you. And I know that cats love to play with yarn.
No.
So,
You can't do that. That's
and what I
unintentional.
mean, let me ask you another question. You ever heard of a cat breed called Maine Coon cats?
Oh yeah, are those like those rats you showed us last time? Yeah.
No, I have a couple of Maine Coon cats. One named Rich and one named Richie. So if you come down to Jackson, they could actually play with you in air quotations.
Who's now voodoo has chicklets? Yo tango chicle and el cerebro. Yeah. Wait, what? That means I got bubblegum in my brain in Spanish. I didn't mean it. What?
Where's your son?
Oh, that punk! I tied him up and put a muzzle on him because I knew he'd want to be here tonight.
I turned your name into Child Protective Services Voodoo.
Oh, Mr.
Baby
Heslop!
voodoo! Mwah!
Shut that little thing.
Hey, I love baby voodoo.
Yeah, thank you for sticking up for me.
Mwah!
I think that's his playing with a little piece of poo.
No, wait, what? My dad poos a lot. Yeah, he poos in your shoe and in your record collection and in Hezekiah's coffee. Yeah,
Look how stylish he is.
Hey baby Voodoo, I have a question for you. You want to make $10,000 while you here? You want to
He
punch
got a
your
bunch of
daddy for me?
Monopoly money for you, hoping that you get a paper cut is what he's wanting.
If you don't listen to Uncle Artie, he's just mad because I won't buy his bar. But if you
You
do
ain't
this,
bought no bar.
I
You
would pay
couldn't
you ten
afford it.
thousand dollars. If I would pay you $10,000 if you used to punch your daddy in the face right now.
He's already being mean to me, and he's telling me not to do it. But you know what? What? What do you want? I wanted to show you something. Show me what? Look. Ow! What the heck was that for? Ding dong, dang dang, nabbit.
Don't you know violence don't solve anything?
Yeah,
Kill
that's
him with kindness.
right.
That's it. Hey, Turd Snurley, come here.
What is it, you son of a gun? Hold on, I'm coming. I'm coming. Wait, hold on. Hey, hey, News Now Voodoo. I'm seeing it. I'm filing a lawsuit. That's it, you son of a gun. I'm suing you, Hezekiah.
That's right. You sue him for half of Alan J. Newcastle's money.
Exactly. We'll take all that Monopoly money he's got, too. Woo!
Yeah, man.
By the
So,
way, Frauditor News Network, hey, baby, what you doing? You want to go after with me after the show?
Sure, we'll bring along your wife and my husband.
I ain't got a wife.
Yes, you do.
We know that.
I do. Who?
I don't know. I
Mario
wouldn't admit it if I was your wife.
I don't know. I
either.
don't have no wife.
Yeah, man. Yeah, remember?
Oh, you are there. You are.
I'm not a wife.
Oh, that's right. I told you I'm not married.
I'm your jail keeper.
A jail keeper. Woohoo! She's a dominatrix. Woohoo!
Your wife, it was just his guard, who happened to be female.
Hezekiah, you need to find you a new sponsor, sir.
Well, you can't afford it. You don't take Monopoly money.
Yeah, that's true. And when Uncle Artie pays me, it's almost $2-3 a month. It's amazing.
$2-3 a month.
Hey, for me, that's big money. Hey, look. I wanted to show you guys. He's got look.
I made it a fez.
Aw, how beautiful! You look awesome.
So now he's a little soft citizen now.
I'm sorry, citizen voodoo now. Yay! Love you,
Yay!
Oh crap. Dang it!
Mm.
Okay, much better. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Holy crap.
You see what happened when you let poor folk on the panel?
Yeah, right. Back
What are you doing on the channel then, you jerk?
Oh, no.
Because I was invited by Mr. Hezekiah and Miss Ma'am, sir. I was invited.
Likely story. You're dressed up as a rich guy for Halloween.
No, I am a rich. You know what, Uncle Artie? You keep talking. I'm gonna dress up like you for Halloween.
Who are you talking about? I'm Turd Snurley, you
Aw,
son of a bitch.
Well,
look at
what
that baby.
is that? A
Aw.
huge rat?
Hey, that's a possum number 3.
Oh, no. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
That's
now
a
you're being
possum.
sexist. You're being mean to the
We-
lady.
Yeah.
I'm not.
My husband named him Oliver. We don't know if it's male or female, but he's now Oliver, a possum number 3. Look at
But
him.
it's a way.
He was so scared and timid, but then he finally came last night or the night before, whatever, and started eating. And now look at him eating all the grapes.
Well, ma'am, it's a way that you can find out if he's a male or female. When you walk up to him, just scare him and he'll fall over from fright.
Yeah, no. I'm
No,
not
seriously,
gonna,
they would do
there'll
that.
never be any interaction with them. I don't want them to know like humans left food out and think humans are good. I want them to keep their fear of humans.
Yeah, but they smell your scent, Miss Ma'am.
I don't think so. I mean, I'm all the way in my house, so I don't think so.
When you put the food
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, but that's the most he's gonna smell. It sounded weird, but look at that face. Look at that face. Oh my gosh, now he's eating the eggs.
Well, he's sort of kind of cute, Miss Ma'am, but
Oh, he's adorable. I actually
now
make hard-boiled eggs for them.
you may what? Say
Hard-boiled
that
egg.
I
again.
cook.
Oh, hard-boiled eggs. Okay.
Yep.
It's been a long time since I had that, so I had to ask. You know.
No, see, you gotta get better, man. It's not that you haven't had hard-boiled eggs; it's that you only have hard-boiled quail eggs. See, you're rich.
Yeah.
No, no. You know what? Actually, some in my kitchen, in my huge kitchen, sometimes we have ostrich eggs.
Oh, there you go, ostrich eggs. One of those is enough to feed a whole family for a week. Scramble those suckers up.
That's true, sir. That's really true.
Now there's a possum number 1 we call Philip. He actually smiles as he eats, picks his head
That
up, and chews, and with this big smile on his face, like this is the best stuff ever.
that is a good name for a rich possum, Philip. That is a rich name.
Alan's eating caviar as we speak.
I
Beluga.
should see my accountant knows me very well. See there? I'm sitting here on my plane eating caviar, waiting to take off to go to Belgium and get a waffle.
Look at
I
that baby
should,
eating grapes. Oh
but
The
I
gosh.
was gonna.
delusions of this one are going high. Somebody needs his drugs.
What the heck?
You know, I'm just gonna ignore Uncle Artie right now because I'm too rich to deal with that.
Yeah. Rich in the head, maybe. Sick in the head, more like it.
Hey, I'll tell you what, man. He's got those Vegemite mines where he's been mining Vegemite for years now. Almost 3 decades of pure, nonstop Vegemite research.
So when does the raccoon come around?
He comes around every night. He goes back and forth. I think he lives in a tree. And well, I don't know if I think it's a she because when acts like a she, and there you go. And then like when you can see underneath, you don't see any male things. I think it's just she. But I named her Reba. And
Like
she comes
Reba
around every night.
McEntire?
Like Reba
Well, because I thought of raccoon, and then Reba came to mind.
Reba the raccoon. There you go.
Yeah, it's cute. And she's
But
so
it's the
sweet. And
what is
she comes back and forth though. She'll get full, she'll leave, she'll go back on a tree, and then she'll come back again. She's usually the last one every night. When I get up in the morning to go to work, she's out there eating.
well is it the male raccoon named Ricky?
Ricky and Reba.
If we get another, there was another raccoon once, but I never saw them again. Now it's just this one. But again, it could be 2 or 3, even 10 raccoons just coming at different times. I wouldn't know.
I think it's this so-called rich guy up above me that's killing off the other raccoons,
Nancy,
making a hat and a coat out of them.
You know,
See, look,
Ri-
there's nothing hanging down.
well, you know what, that fur does look kind of good. I could use that fur.
Hey,
Oh, he wants to turn him into a hat
see, look, she goes back up the tree.
or a new
Yeah,
carpet.
I could use that fur for a coonskin hat when I make my trip to Tennessee later on this year.
Hey, don't you touch her. I will protect her. She's like my baby.
Yeah. She loves her animals in her backyard.
Here's Philip. Aww. He's the one that when he gets into his, like, eats the grapes. Oh, especially when he eats the grapes. Picks his head up and just smiles as he's eating. He's just like, nom, 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 nom. This is great.
Now, you told me before we went on the air, but for the people at home, you've named them. How do you tell the difference?
Their ears. I've spent so much time trying to find the difference. Their snouts, like Seymour. The pasta number 2 is like longer. Pasta number 3 is longer. Then this one is like more stubby. But it's the coloration on their ears. See, this one doesn't have much white on his ears. See, it's very little. And the other 2 have more white on their ears. Here comes Reba. Now they're going to eat together. I think they're becoming friends. They're still a little hesitant. Well, at least Philip is. But they eat next to each other just fine. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. I just love this. Philip butt.
Ladies and gentlemen, what we are watching is footage from Frauditor News Network's backyard. She has a new
That's
channel.
my backyard.
It's
Yeah.
doing a butt dance. It's doing News Now Voodoo's butt dance.
That look like
Yes.
honestly that
Oh my God, some big balls.
that look like
Look, they're
that
eating
look like
together.
that look like the back of Uncle Artie's head.
Oh, yeah, man. Wait, what?
Look how happy she is.
Unlike your bald head, you got no hair. You can't afford
What are
it.
you gonna do about it? Ow,
Oh yeah, it's here. They could be dating.
Yes, yes. Ellen Newcastle went to a bar on New Year's Eve and got a glass of champagne. It's finally happened, he said. I made enough money that I don't have to work for the rest of the year. At New Year's Eve. I love that.
Yeah, he's the next Lenny Bruce, isn't he?
Yes, yes. Anyway, I'm promoting your channel. Do you have a link you can drop for us there, Frauditor News Network on
Oh
your
yeah,
animal
yeah.
channel?
Look, and then I started to do this. You can see when they're walking away. I have a second camera that's up on the side of the house, so you can
Is
see
this
like
in
the
the
whole thing.
daytime now?
No, but there's a light that shines out.
Oh, okay, it's a
Shines
light.
from
It's a
the
light. Okay.
camera. Yeah.
Because I'm like, you normally won't see them in the daytime, ma'am.
No, so this other camera that's on the side of my house actually has a light. Let me go in because now if I post it here, it's going to come up as you has. So let me go in the other way.
So in the daytime, when when you have the food out in the daytime, ma'am, that's when the cats and the squirrels come around.
Well, the squirrels won't eat the fruit. So the black girl sunflower seeds are for mainly for they were there originally for the squirrels, and now the opossums and raccoon eat it too. But yeah, they eat the black girl sunflower seeds during the day.
This raccoon is really scarfing down this food. I guess she's not caring about her waistline.
This raccoon can eat. Oh my gosh. I was getting nauseous just watching this last night. This raccoon just eats and eats and eats and eats.
They're garbage cans. They eat everything.
Well,
yeah,
maybe
link in the chat.
You ever thought about put like a thing of water for them?
Yeah, there's water. If you look all the way on the left side, there's like a bowl. It has water. And in one part in this episode, he's actually drinking the water. He puts his little paws in the water and he brings it up to his mouth. Or she. Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, she's bulking up for winter. That's a good point.
Yep.
That's an excellent point.
Maybe she's not caring about her waistline.
Ooh. Anyway, the channel is called Backyard Buffet. 100 years ago, everyone owned a horse, and only the rich had cars.
Look at that face! Oh my God!
Only the rich have horses. How the stables have turned.
And I love when they eat the sunflowers because they get the seeds stuck on their nose for a little bit, and it's like I want to scream at them, clean off your nose. Come on, you look ridiculous.
That's awesome.
I love doing those cool down videos, but this is so much better because it's more personal. This is my backyard, and I put the food out there for them.
Right.
So, oh my gosh, I love doing this so much.
Well, Miss Bam, you're doing a really good thing for these animals, and you know what else gotta happen soon, Miss Ma'am? You're gonna wake up one morning and you're gonna see a list what they're gonna want to eat the next day. They're gonna write down and say, "We want."
Oh gosh.
They're gonna say, "We want a rose."
Hi, this is Philip. I want marshmallows today. So I think once a month I'm gonna just go out there and leave nothing but cookies and marshmallows. Just give them this whole treat thing for one night a month where they could just go crazy. With tons and tons of grapes because they love grapes and marshmallows and cookies and whatever else you could, hot dogs, whatever kind of junk food you could feed them just for one night.
Yeah,
hey,
I understand.
What do you call a rich spider? A web designer with a huge net worth.
Yeah, cute.
Well, Norm McDonald, he's not.
And Rich, you're not.
Hey, let me ask you something, Uncle Artie. How's your business
You ain't
coming
asking
on?
me anything. Shut up.
I mean, I hear Cripple Cat is
Shut
still beating
up!
you for your voice.
Quiet! Shut up! Quiet! Nobody wants to hear you speak. You make us go deaf.
Wait, Hez, can you jump to the when the flying squirrel makes those leaps?
Oh, the flying squirrel. Let's see.
I didn't know there was flying squirrels in Wisconsin, little in my tree in the backyard. But apparently, there's at least 2.
Right.
And I didn't even like I heard of flying squirrels, but I didn't know what they were, what they look like. And I was looking at the video one night. I was like, "What the heck is that?" And then I had to look it up on Google. I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's a flying squirrel."
Yep.
Yeah, there's a point where he starts. He's so lazy at this point. He doesn't even want to like run to the tree anymore.
Those you can't see, he's right here, flying squirrel, right there. There he is on the tree.
And I have to edit these videos too because he comes into view, so the motion sensor on the trail cam picks up, and then he runs off quickly, and then it's like 10 seconds of nothing, so I have to cut that out.
There's 2 of them. You see the second one?
Where's the second one?
Look over
I
here.
know I've
What's
seen
this?
the second one before.
It's one over there by this little stove looking thing.
No, that's the same one.
That's the main
That's
one.
the same one? Oh, okay.
That's what
Okay.
she's just explaining. There's like little time
All right, watch
jumps.
this show. Watch. I love that. Boing. And he does that over and over again. Boing. Look how cute. Oh my gosh. No, I didn't do it that way. He'll do it again.
You know, his fur make a good, muff for my wife.
Stop it. No, he's too small. They're really small.
It's almost
And he
winter.
loves sunflower seeds and corn. He'll go crazy. Look at that leap. Boing. And he'll just grab a corn, go back up on the tree, come down, grab another piece of corn, go back up on the tree. See, I love this video because he actually spent more time on the ground. Usually he just grabs corn and goes back up the tree like within seconds. But he actually checked out the buffet a little bit longer. He's so cute.
People are saying she thinks you should live stream these.
I thought about that. I did think about that.
So what is this squirrel's name, Miss Ma'am?
I was thinking Felicity, just because I was thinking F, and that's the name that came to me. But again, I don't know if this is a male or female.
Well, you could.
But I don't think it really matters.
Well, I have a perfect name for you if you want to name him. You can name him Rocky.
Okay, I'll name him Rocky now.
Rocky the flying squirrel, yeah.
Yeah, there you go, Rocky.
Like Rocky and Bullwinkle, yeah. Now all you need is a moose to come into your yard. That'll change it real fast.
You
I
know,
think it's
that'd
the
be
same one. I mean, I can't tell the difference, but I've only seen it one time. Usually it's just one at a time. So yeah, I'm gonna name him Rocky.
Oh no, we lost Uncle Artie. He must have been tasting much.
No.
No, I had him arrested.
You had him arrested.
Oh yeah, all right, there you go.
See, my money could do a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
See, but I don't know if anyone would want to see it live because these are just the actual times where they're eating. But then there could be an hour where there's no one there. Yeah. And nobody would want to just look at it and see nothing. So I don't know if that would work.
I see what you just
would have been
where the animals are there.
Yeah,
it would have been. It would have been nothing. It would have been good if you would have added like a male and a female AI voices when you had the raccoon and the possum eating together, and they could have held a conversation at the same time.
Yeah, I thought about that too, but I'm like, no, I want it to be natural. I just want to show them. I don't want to like change anything.
Alan J. Newcastle is one step away from being the richest man in the world. All he needs is money.
Yeah.
By that point, he's one step away from being a millionaire. Yeah. Just
the only thing I want to change is I give him a name. Now I'm echoing again. I don't want to like change anything like about the video, like give them voices. I mean, I guess it would be cute, but I don't know. That kind of takes away from their naturalness.
Right. You like just appear like this is legitimate nature documentary, you know?
Yeah, this is like just watching them, you know. The reason I did this was for me at first, and other people said they wanted to watch it, so I was like, great. But yeah, I just want to see them as they are. They do, and watch their cuteness. Watch this little guy pop around. Boing, 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 boing. with corn in his mouth.
Nice. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Would you want to see a live of that if like there was like
Wow.
What? Oh, that was my jet taking off. We finally taking off, y'all.
That is just
Finally
part of the
taking off.
video. It makes weird noises at times from the trail cam.
Yeah. But yeah, no. What were you saying? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So, would you watch a live where if you went to view it and it was like a moment where there was no animals and it was just like wind blowing? You wouldn't come back, right?
I don't know, man. Like, I mean,
would you rather see a live to see them in action, or would you rather see like later on when you get to watch a video of all the animal movements and stuff? What would you prefer?
Well, I like watching the animals. That's the whole point. Just looking at empty footage of someone's backyard.
It'd be boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do a live.
But like you said, I like kind of like the way you said it. Like you could work around that, but you don't want to stage it. That's the whole point.
Yeah. Maybe like I'll do separate videos one day of that. But I don't know. I want to show them as they are. Just like their natural personalities and what they do, and I just want it to be natural right now. I mean, I guess like this trail cam it's on motion sensor, so it doesn't pick up a lot of things. Like if they're not moving for a little while, it won't pick up them eating. So I guess you would probably see more in a live than you would in just my video. But at the same time, you would also get a lot of times at 3 a.m. where there's just nothing going on.
Right.
I don't know. I think I'll consider the live if they come around more. Like if my husband has a freak out and I get like more raccoons and opossums, maybe it might be worth it.
Animals hanging out in our backyard, dagnabbit.
Yeah, he would have a fit. I mean, if they become really, there's a lot of them, the neighbors are probably going to complain. I mean, it's the middle of the night, but they might complain. Hey, I was looking out the window and there was a bunch of raccoons marching down the block to this house. That might become a problem.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, no, they actually have reservations to come into your backyard and eat the food. So,
reservations. There you go. Get them a guest list.
Reservations for 6.
They're all welcome.
You know what you could do? Not staging anything, but like when you're editing the video, have like a thing with like a character, like maybe Cupcake as a character or you or something like, okay, now our reservations for tonight are Reba, the raccoons, and then see who shows up and like check them off. Take
that's
like
a thought. Yeah, that's cute. That's definitely a thought. That would.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's definitely a much better idea.
Right.
Because then I can keep the videos the way I want, but you could add humor to it. That's a good idea. I'll look into that.
Yeah, not change anything, but just some narration or some extra clips that you add in of yourself, or doing a joke a bit in between.
And then you got Rocky the squirrel fly in.
So, like where I have comments coming up so people can read it, would you personally prefer those comments you can read it, or like me narrating it?
Well, I mean, that's up to you. What I mean,
or maybe both. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. Whatever, I think both. There you go. Just go with, do a little bit of what whatever. Find out what works, like you did with your Frauditor videos. You tried different things until you found what worked for you. It was still fun for you, but people liked it. You find that balance.
Yeah.
If you wanted to see nature, would my voice kind of be annoying because you just want to see them in their natural habitat, my backyard? But then my voice is kind of take away from that, right?
Well, at the same time, this dead silence though can be kind of like.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Well, Mel, with 2 things, your voice is not annoying. I don't know who keeps telling you that, Miss Ma'am. You can't help it that you're from New York.
No, my accent doesn't come out anymore, does it? Please.
Well, I can tell you from Brooklyn.
Oh no.
And second, I was on your channel the other day and I was watching some of your early videos when you first started? Who's the guy in the video?
The guy, probably would be my husband.
Oh, I was wondering, I'm like, because you hear him narrating at the beginning. I'm like, well, who is that? Because
There was one video where he did it with me. I think he did some voices or something, but for the most part, he just watched football. He had no interest in any of the Frauditor stuff. He didn't get involved.
yeah, because at the
There was a
beginning
male's
of the
voice, and it was him.
yeah, at the beginning of the video, Miss Ma'am, he actually sound like we here at Cupcake Video. We're here, like that.
Oh yeah, I
He
think he
actually,
or something. Yeah, that was his voice doing the stuffed animal apple strudel.
yeah,
Yeah,
Apple Strudel. I was wondering
yeah,
who that was.
The listinator, he called it first before you guys said it.
yeah, yeah. So that was my husband doing apple strudel. The rare
Oh,
moment
okay,
that I
okay.
got him to contribute.
Think about this though. Think about this though. Before you guys remembered, Lessinator remembered. Now that's somebody who's been watching you from day one that he knows that.
Yeah,
a
that's
real
true.
fan.
The thing is though, with these backyard buffet videos, it makes it so much harder to go back to watching Frauditor videos because I'm so happy and like I finally do a video where I'm happy at the end, as opposed to like Frauditor videos where I'm just frustrated and angry. And like I want to go back to Frauditor videos because I want to continue fighting against them, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to be frustrated and angry anymore.
Right?
Not exactly.
See, for me, and we've kind of talked about this before, I think, but for me, the thing about it is making the videos is what helps me get that frustration out.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
why I don't even watch them.
right?
I'm not frustrated at all. There's nothing to get out.
Right. Oh, there you go.
I
Hey,
guess maybe I don't know. I mean, if I go back to doing it once in a while, not like every day anymore. Whereas the backyard buffet videos will actually counteract that somewhat.
there
Like
you go.
do a
But-
Frauditor video and be like, yeah, I'm gonna watch some raccoons.
But you know what? Actually, guys, it's not really any new frauditors out there to watch.
Really?
They all
that
doing
true?
basically the exact same thing.
Usually
Well-
there's like one every day. There's some new moron
Well,
coming. There aren't
well,
any anymore because they're not making money, probably.
Well, unless you're unclean hands, for some reason he pulls him out the wazoo because
He pulls out the wazoos. Yeah, no, but I mean, there actually are a lot of new ones, but like you say, they all do the same shtick
Yeah.
so much so that it just becomes like, okay, more of the same. There's just whatever. Speaking of unclean hands, let's watch an unclean hands. Ah!
Yeah.
I
What the
told
hell
you it
is
was gonna
that?
be a scary
what
Halloween.
the hell?
Oh
Almost
wait, is
dropped.
that Frauditor from New England? I forgot his name.
You know what? I'm gonna tase him. Ah!
That's great.
Tase that thing. Get it off of my screen.
Almost dropped my glass of wine.
That's right. I told you it was going to be a scary Halloween episode. Ladies and gentlemen, unclean hands.
Good evening. I'm Matthew Reardon, and this
Nothing
is
Oh
a
my
weird.
God.
People News special
One of the
investigation.
first videos I did was
I'm
on
gonna have
that.
to ask you to back up.
You're busy. You're busy.
If
I'll
you don't
back
back
up.
up, you'll be obstructing a police investigation.
Answer the fucking question. Yes, and I'll back up. I
Well,
said,
you're
are you
there for a
busy?
while.
Yes. The
Yes,
answer is
sir.
yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'll back up. That's easy, right? Real easy. English.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, if you get close again, we're gonna take
That's a
Hey,
video.
okay, well, don't
Not
get
even
close
that.
to me, okay? You're being a fucking asshole. I'm walking. Look at that. Walking backwards. See that?
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a video featured by Tom Zebra. He's been around a long time. He's just an old crazy guy. Sounds like he's got some mental health issues, but I think it's all brought on by overuse of meth and things like crack and stuff like that. But anyway, he fancies himself an auditor, and he's back at what he used to do. I think he was in jail for quite a while, and he's out now. I think that's where he's been. But anyway, let's get into his latest video where he goes and straightens the cops out on a few things, and it's pretty interesting. Let's get into it.
Something like that. Now it's every day of the week, except for Tuesdays. Something like that, right?
Now, as your counselor, I'm here to tell you about drugs and alcohol and why they're bad, okay?
Exactly. They're bad. Don't do them. You'll end up with a melted brain like this guy. Now, I don't know for sure if this guy's brain has melted from drugs. It sure sounds like it, though, because he used to sound a little bit more coherent a few years ago. He's getting worse and worse by the day. Maybe he's got Alzheimer's now. I don't know. Anyway, this is pretty much who he is, but, you know, he's going to get into it with the cops here for a minute, so we'll wait till that happens.
I can't see through the tent. I think he might be just looking straight forward, trying to not make eye contact with me. I can't see if he's in there or not. I mean, roll down the window. Roll down the window. Come on, roll it down. Jesus Christ. Don't make me treat you like a sheriff and yell, you know, the truth at you. Don't make me subject you to the... God dang it. I'm going to have to subject these... Sir, I'm sorry about the 1 second of profanity. That was... it's a friend of mine that he's been in jail for a long time. Are you busy?
I'm gonna have to ask you to back up.
You're busy. You're busy. I'll
back up. You'll be obstructing a police investigation.
Answer the fucking question. Yes, and I'll back up. I said, are you busy? Yes. The answer is yes. So I'll back up. That's easy, right? Real easy. English.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, if we get close again, we're gonna take you to jail.
Hey, okay. Well, don't get close to me, okay? You're being a fucking asshole. I'm walking. Look at that. Walking backwards. See that? You guys don't have to make shit difficult for yourselves. That's what you just did, didn't you?
In a couple of minutes, you're going to see Tom Zebra here tell another cop that this guy approached him hostilely and violently, which he didn't do. The second guy got out and told him if he has to tell him one more time, obviously he keeps creeping up on the scene. You know how they do. It's just so stupid, but it's not going to work.
It's very simple. Common sense. Shut the fuck up. The lady left. Your investigation is over. Jesus fuck. I'm under arrest? I don't want to be under arrest, so, but yeah. Yeah, we're good, right?
What's going on?
Nothing. I just came up to make a polite comment, and he's threatening to arrest me.
Okay.
So, that's all.
Okay. Do you have any questions about what's going on at the moment?
No. I have a heart problem, so now I'm a little bit short of breath from getting excited.
No, you're good. I saw you get elevated. I was like, what's going on, right?
Well, because I don't like being told I'm going to be arrested. Okay. Your investigation is over.
Okay.
Right? Like, I'm not interfering with the fucking thing. I had a question.
Okay.
And I forgot all about it because he was acting like an asshole.
What's your question, man?
I just told you I forgot it.
You're not in trouble. I just want to make sure you're good at just walking up on cops and screaming at them. We're technically...
That's not at all what happened. Happy, happy, happy the Cops Day!
Now Mr. Zebra is going to try to build his narration around lies, saying that he was aggressively approached, which he was not. He was told by one officer if he came up on the scene again, he would do something to him, arrest him or whatever. And this is what this whole video is all about, him getting butthurt about that. So anyway, let's continue.
We started out very polite. Okay, can I ask your name? Look, Tom Zebra.
Okay.
And look, I have a very short temper because I've been recording cops for 20 years. A lot of them are fucking stupid, believe it or not. As long as you guys are good to me, I'm good back. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to make conflict.
No, you're good.
Thank you, Cabrera.
Yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate
the only
you.
issue I had is you came up screaming and...
No, that's fucking bullshit. The issue I have is you don't get to come over here and lie to me. Happy, happy, happy the Cops Day!
No,
that's not what the fuck happened.
Okay.
I started out polite.
Okay,
I waved through that window 5 times, That officer wouldn't even talk to me.
Okay.
So what happened is you motherfuckers were rude, and I treated you accordingly.
This, folks, is a mind that has been melting down in delusional, just craziness for the last 20 years, and he's reaching the peak of his numbness. It's incredible how much somebody pursues this First Amendment auditing and what it does to their brain. It really fries it.
Can you let me talk?
Yeah, I've been doing it. Talk.
I was in the charger. I'm working on my my paperwork, right? So
Please get back to it.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I don't want to be told I'm interfering or delaying you.
You good?
Because look,
You still want to talk to me, right?
I'm still listening.
Okay. So this is when you walk kind of animated. That's gonna catch our attention.
That's not what the fuck happened. How many times are we gonna go over that? That is not what fucking happened.
Okay.
That's what you would write in your goddamn police report.
Okay,
That is not what happened. You don't get to lie to me.
I'm not lying to you. That's what I saw. Okay?
That's you only seen the part, right? You only seen the part that you want to see.
Okay.
If you want, Cabrera, please watch this video. You can see exactly what happened.
Okay.
But I don't think you're calling me a liar. I'm calling you a liar.
That's fine. You can say whatever you want. Okay.
Please, in the future, sir. When I approached you, was I yelling? Thank you very much. There you go.
Do you need anything out from us or any questions you have?
You can check my tire pressure.
I don't have a gauge for that, man. Sorry.
You guys have a wonderful night. No hard feelings, and I promise you, I don't. You guys know I didn't start this with the conflict, and I sure as fuck didn't start yelling. I just have a short temper, and I have a heart problem.
And you came up on the scene screaming, "Happy fuck the police day." Yeah, that wasn't aggressive. And then you got all loud and boisterous when somebody tried to ask you or tell you something. So yeah, you were being aggressive. You're a freaking idiot.
And that's it. I go there very quick.
Alrighty. So what do you think of this so far, guys? Is this guy like out of his mind completely or just partially?
I think he's completely out of his mind.
I agree completely.
You know, he asked the officer the officer asked him what else you need for me to do. He said, check my tires. Why would the officer want to check his tires on his flat bicycle?
I don't know.
Pretty sure this guy rides around with a bicycle with a basket on the front of it.
Yeah, it definitely isn't. Oh wait, he's not out of his mind. He doesn't have a mind. All right. Because I've got no mind to lose. Yeah, it's and you were saying like that one of your first videos was on him back in the day.
Yeah, I forgot what it was, what his channel name was. Yeah, it was one of my first videos.
What do we got? We got Tiny Chihuahua Life wants to do a new channel. Like her opinions of the day-to-day events, with a funny twist. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea to me too.
Yes. I always encourage anyone who wants to get into YouTube to definitely go ahead. What's the worst thing that'll happen? It's not huge, okay?
Can I ask you a question, Hezekiah?
Yeah.
Why do you have what's that frauditor name? Why do you have the one that looked like a used cigarette on the back of your counter back there? Go down. No, go down. He has the red cap on. That right there.
This guy, the leader of the Voodoos?
No.
He's the master of all evil besides Blackheart Knight.
No, that's Skull.
Oh yeah. This is for Halloween. I put him up, and then Minnie has put his Michael Jordan hat on him.
It kind of looked like what's the frauditor down in Miami that always bothering people?
All of them? That's what they do? They bother people?
No, let me see. Let me see. His name is I think he had I can't remember his name. I think he had a brother, but I think his brother died.
Oh no, wait a minute. You're talking about Joey Surreal Camera.
Yes, that's who that looked like. So I want to know, why do you have Joey Surreal Camera in the background?
Well, I don't know. I thought he looked more like the armed fisherman. But hey, whatever. It's clever, Trevor. Yes. Yeah, I actually talked to Joey Surreal once, and we got along for like 12 hours.
Really? Wow.
You didn't
Yeah.
lose any brain cells from talking to him?
Almost. Well, what happened was I was on panel with Audit and Joey was on that panel, and he was like asking me questions, and I was like, well, I don't like when frauditors do this, that, and the other. And he's like, oh yeah, I don't do that. I only go after cops and public officials. I don't go after regular people. And then the next day, like, that's why I said like 12. It was like 12 hours later, he was on a live stream. So I went on the live stream, and because he got along with me the day before in the, when we were just talking in Audit Them's panel, he, didn't have me blocked on his comments. So I went in there and I said, oh, cool. Just last night you were telling me how you only go after cops. And here you are today on live arguing with some dude who's mad at you for trespassing on his property. And he's like, oh, I knew you were a troll. Ban him. And then I got banned. That was it.
That's typical frauditor behavior.
Yep.
Yeah. But again,
cops are bad. Okay.
But
Maserati 5000 GT's here. All right.
No, I think Internet God was my first Frauditor News Network subscriber.
All right. Yes.
Miss Ma'am, I've been following your channel too for a long time. When you made your first video on when you came back, I was really happy to have you back, Miss Ma'am.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, as were we all. Absolutely.
Yeah, it felt great to come back, but then I watch all these Frauditor videos to try to find something to edit it, and then I'm like, I get so frustrated.
But let me ask you a question, Miss Ma'am. Since you're from New York, especially from Brooklyn, New York, ma'am, are you a Giants fan or a Jets fan?
Giants.
Oh, okay, that's better because if you would have said a Jets fan, I would have had some words for you.
My husband's a Jets fan.
I feel bad for him.
Not so much anymore.
Ellen, you're so rich. Why don't you just buy the Jets and then you don't have to worry about it?
Why would I want to buy a loser team? If I want to buy a team that
make
wins,
them a winning team.
That's what? That's absolutely true.
You know what? I got more money than you. Look at this. I got $1 trillion bill. Just one of them. That's all I need.
Try to make change at the grocery store with that one.
Yeah.
So
right?
if it's a $1 trillion bill, sir, why is Abraham Lincoln on it? He's on the 5.
Yeah, and the trillion. All right, fine. I got $1 billion bill. I didn't want to show this on the air because I don't want to cause controversy, but it's just a fake bill that I got as a tip at work. This is the $1 billion.
It's not real money. Burn it. Not real money.
Yes, indeed. Anyway, you know what? This is another thing with Maserati and who else? Ron Bazoid, and so many other people. This is one of the things that I love about the fact that we brought back the Saturday show, because my morning show is way too early in the morning for a lot of people, so I don't really see them as much. So I like having you guys to see on the weekend. Yes.
Well, I listen to your show every morning, Hayes, and sometimes I'll be on panel. But
yeah, you're up there.
And like I said, I listen to your show every morning. I treat it like a radio show, like the morning radio show. And
ladies and gentlemen, we got $20 from Maserati 5000 GT. Vince Lombardi took a losing team and made it into a winning team. That's right.
True.
Thank you so much. Here's your happy dance. Let's go. All right. Thank you so much.
But the thing is, though, if I buy the New York Jets, I'm going to move them out of New York, though.
All right, Alan J. Newcastle.
At this point, I don't think anyone would care.
Alan, you're so rich. Maserati 5000 GT. What's the logo on the front of the hood? Quick, what is it? It's
sir, I don't.
A what?
On Maserati, honestly, I don't know because
You don't know.
no, because I don't buy Maserati. I buy, Cadillacs.
I thought you bought expensive stuff. Well, I guess a Cadillac can be
Cad-
expensive.
Cadillac is expensive, especially when you buy classic Cadillacs.
Yeah, you know that you buy them used. Who are you kidding?
I don't buy used cars, sir. Now you just insulted my nature.
I know
I
that.
buy Cadillac. Let me ask, Miss Ma'am, you want a Cadillac, Miss Ma'am?
I'm not fond of big cars.
Well, I could have like a two-door coupe made for you.
Okay, there you go. Thank you.
Okay,
All
I'll
right.
make a
He's like,
two-door
oh,
Cadillac for you.
all his friends a free
And
Cadillac.
and for that joke, has I was gonna send you a Cadillac, but I'll send you something that's made from Texas.
Hey, you know what? There's a lot of Hondas that are made in Texas. I like a Honda.
A Honda.
Yeah, a Pilot or
Mm.
something.
I don't know
We
what
tried
that
that.
is, sir.
I don't even
I don't know what that is. I do not know what that is. I only buy Cadillacs and Buicks.
Ooh,
No,
how
no
about
Porsches,
Lincoln?
no
Oh yeah,
Mustangs.
no, Miss Ma'am, I'm the type of person I like to buy classic cars. Like Lincoln
Oh,
Town
okay, okay.
cars, the Lincoln Mark V, 74 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. I like to buy them.
But you can't
They're
really
very
drive them
expensive.
out anywhere. What's the point?
No, you can buy classic cars.
But you can't drive them anywhere. You can't drive them out in the public. Someone's
Oh
gonna
no,
smash
ma'am,
into it or scratch it or
no,
steal it.
no, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, no, no. I don't drive. I have people to drive for me. You see, my classic cars, I keep inside of, I keep them and keep, in the
Yeah,
building,
they're just like
so the
something on
weather won't mess
a
with them.
shelf. They're just
Yes,
like trinkets on a shelf. You can't drive them. No one could drive them. You
but
can't
no,
even like.
but my normal everyday car is a limousine.
Okay.
You do realize he's talking about Hot Wheels cars, right?
No, I'm not talking about Hot Wheel cars, Mr. Stern.
Hot Wheels. Hey, Hot Wheels makes some really nice cars.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. At least they're within his price range. You know what I'm saying?
Within my
No,
price.
no, no, sir. No, sir. I do not play with Hot Wheel cars anymore. I did that when I was a child.
Oh, okay.
Growing up, back in Jackson, did go down to the beach house in Biloxi.
Ooh. He pays people to drive around in a circle so they can watch him while he eats waffles. There you go. What is this thing? Is this a cow? Minnie has showed this. He got this the other day out of a
It's
vending.
fuzzy. Wait, it doesn't come into focus.
Yeah, you can barely see it.
Because it's small and my camera is crapola. Maybe if I go.
Cow.
It
doesn't look
looked
like
like
a
a
cow.
puppet. It looked like a puppy.
It's still fuzzy, but I don't know. Yeah, it's not coming into focus. Looks like a pig.
It has horns on it. It could be a cow.
It's very tiny.
It's a cow pig.
It's a man bear pig. Oh no!
NCR. Shenanigans. I have to do that every time.
A goat. There you go. I bet you it's a goat. I bet you it's a goat. Hey, Nils is here. What's up, Nils?
You mean to tell me NCR is still here? I like NCR because he still he deals with crazy chicks that I hear, and I know a lot of crazy people here in Mississippi.
What was that?
Oh, that was Nerd Girl Jen's World. That's her self portrait. And NCR always he's like, oh yeah, baby, let's go. Because girl is what he's into. So when he was talking about NCR's women, I thought I'd show that.
That nearly scared me.
Well, it is Halloween time, Oh my goodness. So let's see. What do we got? That video was pretty much done. The idiot just argues for a minute. You know what? Since we're talking about NCR.
That's every part of the video. The idiot argues for a minute.
Yeah, right? That's all they do. Oh my goodness, are just dummies being dumb. That's their job. Ugh.
Well, they doesn't have jobs, Mr. Hezekiah. They do not have jobs.
Oh, that's
Free 14-day trial. Not only is it one of the best ways.
The heck?
what?
Did NCR invade your computer system, sir?
I think so. It sounds like it. Let's see. Can
It
we hear
was.
it?
It was his voice.
To help keep your
He must-
personal data safe, but it's one of the best ways to help support me and the channel. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
These videos must go.
He must be using flamingo power.
What's your name and badge number?
It's Stapleton. I'm unit number 19.
Unit number 19,
Yeah, what's wrong with
Stapleton?
you? Yep.
You know where you were parked at?
It was.
I walk up here.
Yeah.
Very hard to see you.
It was hard to
Very
see
hard.
me.
Very
What
hard to
part
see
was
you.
hard to see?
Well, you were behind that bush right there.
I was behind the bush.
Very tip of your car was
You
sticking
mean in the
out.
open parking lot? It
Well,
was hard to see me in the open
obstructed.
parking lot.
Obstructed.
It was obstructed.
Is
What
there any
part
reason
of
why
the-
you're getting so close to me, man?
Well, I'm curious. What part of the open parking lot was obstructed?
Open to public or open to
Yeah,
view?
just openness. It's
Openness? Is there a
wide.
bush right there?
I'm just kind of curious. Well, you said it was obstructed. What part of
The
the
view
open
was
part-
obstructed of the bush.
From
Your
where you were
vehicle was
standing?
from the roadway right here.
Yeah, so
Oncoming
from
traffic.
where you were standing, that would
coming
make
in your
sense. I
direction.
could see from where you were standing how it would be obstructed.
Is there any reason why you guys pull so many people over?
Well, there's a lot of reasons why the police would pull somebody over. Perhaps it's because of an emergency. You know, there have been incidents of cars catching fire and the drivers were being unaware, but yet people can see the smoke billowing from the behind the car. And the cops would pull somebody over more than likely just to give them a heads up, hey, your car's on fire. Maybe it's something simple like, hey, I noticed that your brake light's out. I'm not going to write you a ticket, I just want to give you a heads up. You might want to get that fixed. Now, there are times where they do have to enforce traffic law, where they have to pull people over and give them citations. You know, usually a fix-it ticket or a warning, sometimes a fine. But there are a lot of reasons why the police would do this. Now, from my understanding of Midwest Audit's channel, he's just one of those guys that seems to like to go around flipping off the cops because he wants to show them that he's big and bad and yell at them. It's his First Amendment right when they stop him and ask him, hey, why did you flip me off? Now, there's nothing saying that you can't flip the police off, but usually it's done in a form of protest. But with people like Midwest Audits and other frauditors who just do this just to provoke a confrontation, it serves nothing more than becoming a pain in the ass and just making yourself look like a giant dick.
It's kind of our job, right? So we
No, I don't
we
think
have
so.
to enforce traffic laws.
I don't think so.
If the police don't enforce traffic laws, who would enforce traffic laws?
Well, by all means, but the
Well,
amount
hold
of
on,
stops
but
I see
I want to
here
answer your question.
is insane.
Well, I want to answer your question.
It's
So,
insane.
if the police don't enforce traffic laws, who would enforce traffic laws?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Let me ask you a question.
Well, that you already asked me, so
I'd like to ask you another question.
Okay, what was your other question?
You take an oath to the Constitution?
I do.
Do you take that oath seriously?
I do. Both
Good.
in the police and in the military. I served in the armed forces for 17 years.
Right, you guys use military titles. Who are you militarized against?
I said I served in the army.
Right, but what's your title? Are you sergeant, lieutenant? What military title do you have?
Here in the police department?
Yeah.
Well, there's two main reasons why police use military titles, such as sergeant, commander, captain, lieutenant. It's because, one, it helps establish a hierarchy within the police force so people can understand the chain of command, so they know who their leaders are. The second is historical, due to the fact that when most of our police forces were first founded, most of the police forces were former military men. They were former sergeants and officers in the military who decided to recruit other soldiers into the police force. This dates back to the 1800s, back when in Washington, D.C., at, I believe, 1860, when their police force was established by former U.S. Army soldiers who decided to recruit other soldiers and gave them their specific rank by their military rank that they had. So that's the reason why they use military ranks in law enforcement.
Confused by your
Yeah,
question.
not in the military. Here.
Well, let's break down
Here.
your question. So your question was, did I swear an oath to the Constitution?
Yeah.
And yes, I did. And my response was.
Can you tell me what the First Amendment is?
Well, my response was, in the Army I did. I swore that oath, and I also swore
Wonderful.
that. And I
Thank
also
you for your service.
And I'm still answering.
And I also swore that oath again in my service as the police department, right?
Okay.
So,
can I question you about that?
I feel that I've given a lot of selfless service in my adult years, 17 years of them, right? So I told you just like before when I first started this conversation with you, you're free to go anytime.
Most definitely.
I just like to have consensual encounters, especially with people that just without reason or just flipping off cops.
Reason without reason.
100% you can do
that
so.
You see?
So 100%.
Without reason that you know?
100%.
You don't know what's happened to me.
It's abnormal.
You don't know how my life is. And when your officers want to sit here and smirk at me
behavior,
and be rude and stop me and try to say that they think I'm waving them down.
Well, from what I've gathered from your channel and the videos I've watched so far, you just tend to have an issue with law enforcement itself, where you flip them off and accuse them of retaliation whenever they stop you. I mean, there's a video going to be coming out in the near future where we'll actually see that explained even more. However, this current situation, the officer brought up a valid point. You know, the police seeing somebody flip them off does seem a bit unrational. He also stated that it's not illegal. It's perfectly legal for you to do so. But a rational person or reasonable person wouldn't do that. And perhaps somebody would do that to maybe draw attention to the police if they felt like they were in danger or needed help. I mean, if you can't really speak out, getting the attention of the police by flipping them off, getting them to pull you over, and then you having to deal with it and then explain, hey, you know, I'm in a situation here, I need help, could you just kind of help me get out of this, might be the best thing to do. However, you don't really want to do that. You just want to cause trouble. You want to provoke.
All right, real quick, I wanna say something about what NCR just said there. I've actually seen, like years ago, I don't remember specifically what it was, but I've seen some sort of like scenario training things for people to help them get out of bad situations, where they specifically said that there have been situations in real life where people that were like, say maybe like a kidnap victim or something, with the kidnapper saying or doing something intentionally to attract the attention of the cops, like they're doing something wrong. Good, yeah, like come get me, like, because then, you know, like to take them away from the guy, and then later on told him what was going on. So that is a thing. He's not just pulling that out of his butt. Well, all right then.
Oh,
Thank you for your 2 cents.
oh no, I got you. I understand. No, I understand what you were saying. You know, I was still just sitting here waiting for the frauditor to answer the police officer's question. The question was, if the police doesn't enforce traffic laws, who will? I'm
Well,
still
they
waiting on that
have
answer.
laws. They just want anarchy.
You know, because you see the frauditor stop, it's almost like he was computer. I don't compute. You know, he lost everything.
Yep, no brain drain. Oh, by the way, you can't see the skull anymore. I wanted to show you guys. Yesterday was Mini Hezekiah's fall festival, his Halloween party at school, and for the second year in a row, they have like this contest where they have like pre-decorated pumpkins. And last year he won, and he got the pumpkin, and he brought it home. Yesterday he won again. For the second year in a row. He won
awesome.
a pre-decorated pumpkin from school.
Nice. That's awesome.
Is that a real pumpkin? Is that a real pumpkin?
Yes, this thing's heavy. I use it
So
for
what?
exercises.
So what are you gonna do with the pumpkin after Halloween?
We skip the seeds out of we scoop the seeds out of them and bake them in the oven. They're a delicious snack. Put some salt and pepper.
Nice. I love pumpkin
Well,
seeds.
yeah, but what you gonna do with the pumpkin though?
I just told you.
Well, I know you're gonna scoop the seeds out and put them in the oven with cinnamon. That do sound, you know, kind of good. But what you gonna do with the actual pumpkin? You gonna
Oh, like the outside shell? We're gonna feed it to her possums.
Yeah, I tried that. I got a couple of pumpkins this year. You know, it's funny because I was trying to grow cantaloupe and watermelon bunch of different stuff, and I thought the squirrels were destroying them. But I actually think it's the opossum and the raccoon that was getting into them now. I did manage to save 1 or 2 pumpkins, and I tried giving them to the possum and raccoon, and they left it over. So they don't want it.
Well, there you go.
Now it's a dilemma because I wanted to try to grow everything next year, but now I know who's going to be breaking into it. So, and they destroyed. I only got like 1 or 2 pumpkins. I got, I think, 2 cantaloupes, no watermelons. So I don't know. Like I want to get some of them, but I don't think I can because they're going to get to it first.
Grow some habaneros in between all the other plants, and then they'll learn real quick to stop eating your stuff.
Well, Miss Ma'am, in the way you have to be careful if you're gonna plant them. From what I hear from our gardener, you may have if you plant them, you already get other animals in your yard. You may get like moles and rabbits and everything also.
Oh yeah, there's rabbits around here too. I didn't think it was like a rabbit though, because our rabbit's too small to get into like a big pumpkin or something. I don't know.
I like rabbit fur. The rabbit fur is very soft, ma'am. Especially if you want to make a hat out of it.
Stop. I felt bad as a kid. I loved my little rabbit's foot that I had on my keychain. I didn't know any better. I have guilt now from that.
When I was a kid, on my keychain I had a golden dollar sign. I mean, it was so heavy because it was so gold.
You had a dollar that was just dripped in gold.
I wanted that, but I had to wait till I get 18 to get that, Miss Ma'am.
It made you wait until 18.
Yeah.
So you had a dollar that was dripped in silver until you were 18, right?
Could be. Well, you have to realize my parents is also rich, Miss Ma'am. So I didn't get my first $1 million till I was 16. Kids
well, you had to wait until you're 16. That's child abuse.
Well, a lot of kids usually, they usually get their $1 million when they turn like 10 and 11. Isn't that right, Don't Hezekiah have his $1 million already?
Oh, I already made and spent mine. Except my inheritance was more like 75 cents than a.
I'm talking about like mini heads. Those mini heads already have like $1 million bank account already.
No, his bank account is like he wrote it on a piece of paper. Oh, what is this? My shopping list: poppy seed, relish, pickles, and olive oil. I wrote it with
Alrighty then. Alrighty.
Here's a funny story about handwriting. So my husband has the worst handwriting, especially when he's in a hurry. So he made out a grocery list, and we couldn't figure out what the heck he wrote. It looked like trans buns. So we were like, trans buns? What the hell? He could not figure it out either. Finally, I think like a month later, it dawned on him it was trash bags.
Wow.
So trans buns became a joke with us.
Nice. I love it. Oh my goodness gracious me. All right. So that being said, let's get back to where we were in this NCR video and see what else these frauditor brain dead people have for us.
Argument with the police because you feel like the police have wronged you in some way from what I've gathered from your channel and videos.
How does that bridge the gap?
I guess my answer
if somebody's to the point of needing to flip off a cop,
my answer to that was simply it's just abnormal behavior. So we gauge behavior off of a reasonable, prudent person with ordinary sensibilities, right?
Sure.
So would an average reasonable person at this time of hour be walking on the sidewalk flipping off cars?
If they
probably not.
Flipping off cars, no. I'm flipping off police.
Probably not. Okay, so now I feel that you're not at the standard of a reasonable, prudent person.
Sure.
Because just normal people.
That's your training, right? To understand that I might have an issue with you
that, right?
or your law enforcement. Normal
hopefully just
people,
me
hold on,
talking with
quit
you,
interrupting me, sir.
well, hopefully me
Normal
talking with
people,
you
hey,
kind of helped
hey,
out a little bit.
hey, normal people,
you got to
normal people
meet me.
redress their government. Do you understand
Yeah,
that?
you got
When
to
they
meet
have
me,
an
I got to
issue,
meet you.
when they have an
We
issue
both
with
got
their
to meet each
government, they
other,
redress them.
and now that we got to meet each other, hopefully you kind of respect me a little bit more with my
No,
military service, with
no.
my police
You
service.
tell me the First Amendment, I'll
And,
respect you.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
You took an oath to my Constitution. You tell me the First Amendment, I will respect you.
But having,
Sir,
being
can you tell
able
me the
to
First Amendment?
speak on all
You know how many
amendments.
cops I asked this? You know how many can tell me the First Amendment? Zero. Zero. Your only job is to uphold my Constitution and my rights.
Shenanigans.
No, 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 no.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks,
Somebody's
because
full of themselves,
his
isn't
job
they?
isn't only to protect your rights, it's to protect all of our rights. It's to uphold and enforce the laws of the state and city that he's employed in. You see, frauditors always like to make the argument that the police only have one job, just like they do with security guards. Well, your only job is to observe and report. No, a security guard's job is varied, and a police officer's job is mainly to enforce the law of the state and city that he is employed in and to protect and uphold all of our rights. Not just one individual's, not just a select group of individuals, but everybody's. That is the purpose of law enforcement, to make sure we have law and order. Without law and order, we have chaos. And with chaos, we get assholes like frauditors running around, sticking their cameras in places they don't belong. But then again, that's what frauditors want. They want the chaos, they want the anarchy, and they also want the confrontations. This officer's been nothing but polite and courteous to this gentleman, and yet he wants to treat him like as if he's being some kind of an abrasive asshole.
But you don't even know what they are.
Yeah.
Do you understand why I might have an issue? Is it not reasonable for me to have an issue with that?
Well, I don't think
that you do. You're having a chance to be transparent on camera right now and tell me the First Amendment.
I came out and engaged with you, right? So
and now you're beating around the bush. You want to answer my question. If you don't know it, tell me.
It's not that I know or don't
If you don't know it, tell me. I'll
Well,
shake your hand. I'll walk away right now.
Whether you shake my hand or not, my whole type or
Is that a reasonable thing to do?
my whole reason to make contact with you, okay, is just saying, hey, what you're doing
Let's
just not reasonable.
I don't need
Flipping
you to
off
cop
people-
explain. I don't need you to cop explain
that's
to
what
me.
I'm
What I'm going to
explaining
tell you when I'm at
Well,
work,
whether you
and
need
hold
to
on
or
and
not.
listen to
Well,
me.
whether
When
you
I'm
need
at
to or
work,
not is
when
what
I'm
I'm
at work and I'm engaged
I
in
don't
my
need you to
trade,
fraud-splain
somebody
to
comes up and
me.
asks
I
me
would
about.
hope.
Yeah. How about fraud-splaining? How about that, huh?
Exactly. You know,
Fraud-splain to me.
and you know what, hey, and you're right about that fraud splaining. And the thing is, though, says, can you tell me the First Amendment? The thing is, though, half of these frauders don't even know the entire Constitution.
They especially don't know the 10th Amendment.
No, they sure doesn't. They don't even know the
I
10th
agree with
Amendment.
that one. I've not heard a single frauditor ever mention the 10th Amendment.
Nope, because it would go against them.
Guys, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well.
Yes, indeed. All right.
No,
I've been
the
busy
10th.
working keeps me out of trouble. If I became a frauditor, I'd be in jail. That's the thing. It's like that's one of the things we always say. Like, because I've heard frauditors and people in the pro frauditing community say, like, "Oh, you guys pick on them like they don't have jobs or something." Or what? It's like, well, you don't understand the idea, the argument, which is basically between my job and my family and my responsibilities in life. I don't have time to stand around the post office for 45 minutes every day or spend 2 hours hanging out in front of a random drive-through restaurant or hang out at the DMV for 3 or 4 hours a day filming. Like, no, the reason why we think you guys don't have a life is because you actually have the time to do this nonsense.
Exactly. It's because
Well,
you don't have a life.
Right. And nothing to do but chase around the cops looking for trouble. Okay. What's the point of that?
my whole thing is, if frauders, if they say this is their jobs, my next question would be, okay, how do you support your children?
Right.
I mean, you can't support
YouTube
children on
money.
a frauditor's salary,
By getting
which
arrested
is
all the
nothing.
time.
Making some money.
Now I know you were joking, but that I hate that because that brings up when these frauditors do their stuff in front of their kids or with their kids. I hate that. Drives me insane. It's like you're intentionally going out of your way to raise an antisocial slime ball, like somebody who's not going to be in any way good for society. Like
exactly, yep.
When we were young, and I'm sure all of us come from that generation where, like, if I did something illegal, my parents wouldn't be like yelling at the cop, "How dare you treat my son like that?" They'd be yelling at me like, "How dare you get arrested? What's your problem? Maybe let me sleep in jail and not come bail me out to teach me a lesson."
Right. You're right about that. My parents told me the exact same thing.
Yep.
I never got arrested, so.
Well, right, but the idea of what you're supposed to do if you did.
I never been arrested too, Mr. Hezekiah.
I've never been
I
arrested.
don't know. I don't know what my mother would say. Hold on.
Yeah,
That's what they will say, Miss Mayo.
Either, but you know, there's no bones in ice cream either. So what are you gonna do? But I know that if I did get arrested, my parents would whoop my ass for doing whatever I did that I got arrested for.
Yeah, I don't think my mother would pay my bail.
Right. It just lets you learn a lesson.
You know, if I would have got arrested, they would have took. You know, they just would have put a freeze on my bank account.
Whoa! Now that would be punishment.
That would be bad.
For real though. When you got that much money, man, you gotta, what are your bills? Just like your electric bill daily, like $400,000 a day.
He doesn't know.
Trying to light up that.
Well, that's what I have my accountant for. He pays my bills for me. Because at the mansion, we eco-friendly at the mansion, so it's probably a little low.
Listen, having one solar panel that's this big, 1 inch by 1 inch square, doesn't help. A Maserati does 185. Lost my license. Now I don't drive.
I got a mansion. I forgot the price. Ain't never been there. They tell me it's nice. I like to poo on your records and your walls. And when I'm done, I'ma poop on y'all's. Oh, you like that? Oh.
You know, my two main coon cats want to meet you, sir.
Oh yeah. Cool cats, man. Like Frank Sinatra. He was a cool cat.
I said Maine Coon cats.
Real cool cats. Yeah, man.
No, if you Google Maine Coon cats, sir, you'll see how big they are.
You're right, Fluffy.
No, you don't know what you're talking about, man. Ain't nothing but bones and ice cream and wait a minute, what's going on? Ah! What the heck is that? Ah! That thing will eat me, man! Ah! It looks like a lion! It looks like
my
a
Maine Coon kitty.
That's your Maine Coon cat? That thing's scary, man. Get that thing out of my face before I poop myself. And then it'll end up in your coffee, Hez. Yeah. Hey, Mrs. Network or whatever your name is. How would you like your possums and your raccoons like it if I pooped in their food tray?
They'll scratch and bite you. Have you seen nails on raccoons and opossums? Don't mess with them.
Yeah, they look kind of like big. What about you and your cat thing with the lion mane, man? You think they like it if I pooed in their food?
Well, they do have claws, and you are made of yarn, so I think you wouldn't be a match for them.
Oh, a match? Yeah, I got a match. Your face.
Oh, and that's another thing. And that's another thing that I heard from my good friend, Mr. Thomas. He told me to ask you, how was the fire the other night?
No comment. Goodbye.
He knows something you don't know. Stefan's here. Free News Now Voodoo. All right. Holy crap, hammer sandwiches. Yeah, man, that is a wild looking animal right there.
And they come in all colors.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Red, orange, yellow, blue, green.
They come in white, orange, black, whatever. If you get an orange one, you get a mixture of a big cat and also a crazy one.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. These pictures can't be real.
No, that's what Maine Coon kitties look like. See how
No,
big he is?
no.
Mm-hmm.
This right here.
No,
That
that's real. That's how big they get, Maine Coon
They
kitties.
don't get that big.
Yeah, that's not a cat. That's a
That's a big
jaguar. Those are AI.
Photoshop. That's totally
No,
Photoshop.
if you when you get off the live panel, off the live stream, go in and
That's
find a page
Photoshop.
that has Maine Coon cats, and you will see how big they get.
Not that big though. That's like
See them holding them up?
that's bigger than a lion. That's crazy.
Wow. This is insane. Look at that.
Yeah, those are Maine Coons.
And
they're just big old house cats. That's all they are, sir. They
this thing
friendly.
this thing could eat a house cat. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
and you should
That's a
see
tiger.
the kitties, the kittens, sir. They are so adorable. They are so adorable.
I love their ear fluff. They
Oh,
got
man.
like this
That's-
heavy ear fluff.
The heck? Are you sure that these pictures aren't all like,
No, those are real. Those are real, sir. My two Maine Coons is the exact same size,
look at that.
and they're very lovable.
They're bigger than the Detroit Pistons' entire team.
My sister always had Maine Coons. They were none of them were ever that big.
Yeah, come on.
Were they full-blooded Maine Coons, Miss Ma'am?
I don't know. I have no idea.
If they full-blooded Maine Coons, they will get that size if they're full-blooded.
I don't think she ever had papers on them, so maybe not. But
I'm like absolutely flabbergasted. Like these things
if
are.
he was that big, how would she hold him up that easily? He'd be heavy. She's holding him like it's no weight at all. That's bullshit. I'm sorry, I don't believe it.
Okay, look for them on YouTube. I'll tell you when you actually see a real Maine Coon in action. These are just the Google pictures.
I haven't seen purebred Maine Coons, but I don't think they're that big.
Unless those the people holding them are that small.
Yeah, that's true.
But so
Anyway.
let me ask you this question. So if Great Danes can get really big, why you can't have really big cats like a Maine Coon?
You can have really big cats,
Yeah,
but they're
but
called
Maine Coons
tigers
aren't
and lions and
Yeah,
but
aren't
Great
normally those size.
but Great Danes are supposed to be house dogs, right?
I don't think they were initially bred for that. I think they were bred to be mini horses.
Well, there was also bred to chase around fake ghosts.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that being said, we're just over the 2-hour mark. I gotta make dinner and I gotta pick the kids up and stuff. Right now, they're carving pumpkins with their mom.
They sound like fun.
And then we're gonna watch Bride of Frankenstein.
Wow,
Last week we watched Young Frankenstein in the original, and tonight we're watching Bride of Frankenstein.
I'm gonna go cut up some apples and grapes and squash some hard-boiled eggs and feed the babies outside. Put new batteries in the trail cam.
Well, I'm still on my jet heading to Belgium. So while I'm sitting here, I'm gonna be counting my money.
Yeah, you do that.
You should watch the movie Airplane while you're up there. All right. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. As always, love you guys. You're the best fans in the world.
Love you
Any
all.
parting words? There, Frauditor News Network.
Nope, just love you all. Thank you for joining us. It's been another fun episode. And we'll see you next week.
All right.
And happy Halloween.
Yes. How about you, Mr. Newcastle?
Thank you for having me up, Hezekiah, and I'm gonna count my money because I think I got a bar to buy tonight because I'm gonna knock it down just for the fun of it.
Hey, we're gonna get Uncle Artie's Fire and Grill of Stupidity. Oh no! Oh no! You
He never
mentioned.
came back. What
Oh
happened
no!
to him?
Oh no! He's taking over! Ah! Oh no! He needs to get a tasing for that. All right. All right. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. See you guys next Saturday. Don't forget to subscribe to the Backyard Buffet. See you guys next Saturday. And like I always say, at the end of the day, oh, yeah. I'm all shook up.
I am so rich.